Amid the ongoing conflict with Iran, Saudi Arabia dropped a geopolitical bombshell. After lengthy negotiations, the United States has finally agreed to a nuclear deal with Saudi. On Wednesday, both nations announced the signing of this historic agreement. U.S. officials state that under this deal, Saudi Arabia will gain the capability to enrich its own fuel for future nuclear power plants. However, Israel, the region's sole nuclear power, remains deeply uneasy over this U.S.-Saudi accord. Israeli leadership fears that under the guise of a civil nuclear program, Saudi Arabia may eventually attempt to acquire nuclear weapons capability. Yet, Washington offered a silver lining. President Trump, declaring the deal remains strictly contingent on Saudi Arabia recognizing Israel. Discussions over this agreement had been stalled for years. Trump's predecessors demanded formal Saudi recognition of Israel as a prerequisite. However, after October 7, 2023, that prospect dimmed significantly. Amid Israeli military operations in Gaza, Riyadh set new conditions. Now, the escalating Iran conflict has fundamentally altered the strategic equation. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman previously declared that if Iran develops a nuclear weapon, Saudi Arabia will inevitably do the same. In a direct interview, he firmly emphasized that Riyadh would pursue this path without hesitation. Meanwhile, Trump sought to address Israeli security concerns. On Thursday, writing on his Truth Social platform, he stated the agreement is exclusively for civil nuclear energy. He noted that Iran, the United Arab Emirates, and others already possess similar capabilities, but reiterated that full implementation depends entirely on Saudi Arabia joining the Abraham Accords. Initiated under U.S. mediation in 2020, the Abraham Accords aimed to normalize diplomatic ties between Israel and several Arab nations. Signed at the White House on September 15, 2020, signatories currently include the UAE, Bahrain, Morocco, and Sudan. Saudi's long-standing position required a viable framework for a Palestinian state before joining. Has Riyadh shifted its stance? Escalating Iranian retaliation across Gulf nations is forcing a strategic recalculation. Riyadh recognizes that countering regional threats requires advanced sovereign deterrence, even as this official agreement focuses solely on power generation.